Well, hi guys, this is the Duda 2. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I really wanted to apologize to you guys that I haven't had a video out in a long time. There are many reasons for that, but the main reason is finals. I've been taking a killer course, and it's very reading intensive, so most of my free time has been spent reading. So basically I wanted to throw a video out there just to kind of let you guys know what's going on with me. I haven't stopped, I haven't given up or anything like that. In fact, I'm getting much more serious about my Go. And I wanted to talk about that just a little bit. I don't want to bore you with the details, but shortly after my I guess talking, I'm going to show you my favorite YouTube Go related channels, and I've been searching, during a lot of my free time. I found real gems of Go channels that many of you guys probably don't know about. And also some people who've been helping me out with my Go have started channels, so I'd really like you guys to show your support and subscribe to them. I don't ever ask anything like this, but these are some really good channels, and if you're into Go, you'll really get a kick out of these channels. Okay. Okay, update with the mailings for the winners of the my subscriber appreciation giveaway. Some of the mailings are far away, like England and stuff, so they're a little pricey. However, of the 10, I've mailed 2 out already. I'm mailing them in order, so first and second place. Should have got yours already, and starting next week I'll start on 3rd, and I believe 3rd is another far away one, but then 4th and 5th are close. And my wife's helping me with this stuff, so she a couple things she saw would be cheaper for me to send Amazon, the same thing that I'm going to give away. It'd be cheaper for me to just send a brand new thing via Amazon, so I think she's seriously considering doing that. So but you will get your stuff. You just got to give me a little bit of time. So again, really appreciate everything. Second bit of news, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up on it, but there's a tournament called the Creators Invitational. They just had it a couple months ago. If you want some details on it, check Dwiren's channel. I'm sure I'll go over his channel briefly when I go through the channels, for the Go related channels. But it's a tournament where basically a bunch of YouTubers and Twitch streamers and stronger players all got together and had a tournament. It was pretty awesome. Dwiren did the commentating. The guys are real good at commentating, and well, they are starting a second, I guess, Creators Invitational, because the first one was a success, and I actually got invited. Now I'm much weaker. I may even be the weakest person in the tournament, so I hope you guys will cheer for me, and I guess I'm representing the average Go player, the weaker, single-digit Q Go player, but I'll try my best. And another thing I did is I was checking out the American Go Association's website, and they said that there was a Go school, and the Go school had a few places open. So I dug into my savings, and I'm going to be attending this Go school for 3 months. I'll show you guys the website for the Go school for those of you who are interested. It's very pricey, so some of my tax refund will be going toward that. But the one thing I see, the stronger players, they all have some type of teacher or people helping them through it. It's very difficult, just like in martial arts. It's very difficult to make it far in this game just by reading books. You really need, it'll take you forever, and it's taking me forever, and I'm getting to a point in my, I guess, Go career, I guess, whatever you want to call it, where I'm getting very frustrated. I've been doing this long enough I feel like I should be a lot stronger, and I feel like I'm doing it the hard way. So I'm going to give lessons a chance. So I signed up for this Go School. I wanted to let you guys know that. So you'll see me on KGS a lot more. However, I'll probably be, you know, doing online lectures and stuff like that. So I may or may not be able to say hey, but feel free to try. So I covered them. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So one good thing about me attending this Go School is as I learn stuff through the various lectures and different things, I will be sharing them with you. So a lot of the stuff I learn, hopefully I'll be able to share some of that stuff and help you guys out with your Go as well. So I'm really excited about that. That's it. That's my update with me. That's why I've been gone for a while. I'm now going to switch it over so that you could view my screen. I'll pull up that Go School website, and some of you guys may be interested in checking that out. It starts in 10 days or 9 days, I believe. April 20th, I believe it starts. So if you're interested, go for it. Without further ado, let me swap this around. Okay. So here is, all right, let's do this Go School thing first. Yes. Here is the Go School. It's called American Yeongusang Dojang, which is a Korean word for dojo, which means basically school. Basically, you know, I signed up for it, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm supposed to get lectures and be competing in tournaments, etc. So if you're interested, website is ayd.yunguseng.com. Check it out. Read the you know, FAQs and see if it's something you're interested in. Let me double check and make sure you're viewing what I think you're viewing. Let me check right now. And if everything's good, we'll view as be sure it's working good. Okay, we're good. Alright, so let's go to these channels. First channel I would like to introduce you to is my buddy, good friend, Dragon Fist Gaming. He assured me that he's going to be making new videos pretty soon. What I like about Dragon Fist is, well, for one thing, he's not Asian. He's Nordic. He's from Norway, I believe. See if I got that right this time, Dragon Fist. And he's a very strong player, and he's very, very nice. So if you guys are interested in, you know, talking to him about Go, or if you have suggestions, especially suggestions about certain Go related videos that you'd like him to put up, because he's been curious about what type of videos he should do, etc. But I do recommend his commentaries. He's a very strong player. I believe he's 2 Dan on KGS. He's playing in World Baduk 5 Dan. He also is playing on IGS. I mean, he'll play wherever, man. This dude just don't care. But he's a very strong Go player, and he's got a really nice story about how he became a Dan player with some interesting tips. And he said he's planning on maybe doing some beginner stuff and some more commentary. So please do me a favor, send Dragon Fist, subscribe to him, because he's a little frustrated with the lack of views he's getting. So if I could send any of my views to him, that would be great. So subscribe to him, tell him the dude I sent you, and give him some suggestions for his channel. Let him know. The Go community appreciates it. This is my buddy Dragonfist, so I check his channel all the time, and I'm just waiting for something new to come from him. Moving on, there's a newer thing on YouTube called the Nova League. It's from another really nice, respected Go player called Xu98, XHU98. He and some others are revamping OGS, which is the online Go server. They're making it very cool, and he gives different lectures every Friday. And actually, the previous, 2 or 3 lectures back, he did a 2 hours with Dragonfist, and before that he did 2 hours with Dremel, and then before that he did one with Clausius, and it looks like other guests. So his lectures, I find them very, very informative, and he's really brand new. He's only been on YouTube for about 3 months, so I highly recommend his lectures as well. They're very, very informative, and he does them every Friday. How cool is that, right? So again, give him a subscribe too. Hopefully I'm not killing you with, I'm not going to ask for too many subscribers, just one more after him. But he's doing a really great thing with online Ghost server, and he's bringing a lot of the stronger players to OGS, which for the most part they just kind of hung out at KGS. So it's another reason to check out OGS if you're a single-digit, double-digit queue. A lot of more people willing to play some games for that. So thank you, Xu98, for your contributions to the world of Go. And then we have another newbie, Youngxiang Lee. I'm sure I butchered that. I'm terribly sorry. But a extremely humble and nice player. He's also very, very strong. He has been releasing videos. He's very new. It shows he did a couple things, but he just started basically on steady about 3 months ago. So about this same time Xu98 started doing stuff. He's got an introduction video, and he goes over, and he is very strong. He goes over let's see here, he's got like a large avalanche. I watched that. He talks about games, a splitting attack. His stuff is, I would say, more for the single-digit queue Dawn level players, but he does a very good job of explaining stuff. And I mean, you could just tell. I mean, he's very, very strong. He's very humble and a very nice guy. So this would be my third person. If you could send him some thanks. If you have any questions, send them his way. I like to light his channel up. I have one of the largest subscriber base of the Go community, and it's something I'm very proud of. It's something I've worked very hard on with you guys. Just interacting with you guys, and if we, the beginner, the do-to-two type community could, help out these other guys, we'll get a lot. We'll just have a much stronger, better community out there. It's kind of sad that some of these larger YouTube channels aren't helping out, their smaller ones, and I don't know what I can do, but I'll sure be trying. So please visit Youngxiang Lee. I'm going to put Dragonfist Youngxiang Lee. I'm terribly sorry if I messed that up. And Xu98's web pages, or YouTube pages in the description. Let me write that down so I don't forget. And if you guys could just go and subscribe, or give them a thumbs up, or just give them a little bit of encouragement. Tell them the do-to-two sent you, and so they know where it's coming from. They know that, we don't stir our noses up at fellow YouTubers. Links. Okay. But very interesting games. You can tell he's a very strong player. Now I'll be going through these other ones pretty briefly. Catalin is one of the strongest European Go players ever. I believe he's Romanian, but it's possible he's Russian, but he's over there somewhere. These tutorials are extremely helpful and what do you want to say? Simple. I would say double-digit queues as well as single-digit queues, as well as Dawn level players can learn from these. Some of the stuff gets a bit complicated, but you're guaranteed to take something out of it. So these are probably some of the best, most well, I guess, some of the best tutorials put together. Endgame tutorials are really, really useful, and these corner problem tutorial is a must-watch for, I would say, anybody who struggles with life and death. Watch this corner problems tutorial. There's video, he's called Catalin's Go videos, is what will come up. Now we have Go commentary. Now anybody who's done any type of YouTube search, this guy comes up. I mean, he's kind of prolific. He's been doing Go commentaries since I started 4 or 5 years ago. He's got a series called The Greatest Games Ever Played, and they are awesome. I highly recommend this guy. I think he sounds like Weiqi Master, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But it would be nice if we were able to get this guy in that tournament, because he's definitely earned a place. He hasn't done videos. Oh, it looks like he did one 7 months ago, so we'll have to check that out. But he's got 10-minute Go, where he just has a little 10-minute thing where he goes over different games, different techniques, etc. But some of his greatest games ever played are just awesome. So highly recommend checking this guy out. Here's another guy, pretty new. I think it would probably be a good idea to send this guy some subscriptions and some likes too. His name's Tyler Oyakawa. Again, I apologize if I messed up your name, but he does game reviews, and some of his game reviews are very interesting. For instance, this one here, fast-paced strategy versus chipping strategy, was very, very interesting. He shows, I believe it was a Go Seigen game, and if I remember, it's Fujisawa Hosai? Fujisawa Hosai? Two of my favorite players, especially Fujisawa Hosai. I really like him. Anyway, a very territorial player versus a very loose, fast player, modern Go style. And it shows, how strong Go Seigen really was, and it's an excellent review. Actually, now this using center stones. This is Fujisawa Shuko versus Go. I don't know. Anyway, these are some very, excuse me, rough time. Very interesting, reviews. And it looks like he did a few creator invitational commentaries. I believe he may have actually played in them. So, definitely it's a channel to subscribe to and keep up with what's going on. And it looks like he also reviews some Nova League games. So, very interesting there. This guy, known as Mr. Handi, has been placing videos on here continuously for years, it looks like. Yeah, I found this guy about 2 years ago, and make sure we're still recording. Yep, I found this guy 2 years ago, Mr. Handi. His name is Andrzej, probably Andre Dudenhefner, which I'm sure I screwed it up. Anyway, he's a very strong player. You watch him start as a 2Q. And then he works from 2Q to 1Q, and then from 1Q to 1 Dawn. And he's still working on that 1 Dawn. He's an excellent player. I want to say he's from Germany, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, as far as reviews, this guy's one of the best. Or not reviews, I'm sorry, live games where he talks through the games. This guy is definitely one of the best. So definitely want to be checking him out. Andrew Jackson, also relatively new to the Go scene. However, because he is a friend of Nick Sabicki and I believe it's Seattle Go Center, he's bound to be super popular. His material is for single-digit cues, but just shows the high level of skill at the Seattle Go Center. I mean, the single-digit cue class still seems quite a bit advanced. So it just shows, you know, they're producing some really strong players. He's a very strong teacher, and it looks like he's a CAD person. So put all that stuff together, and you got yourself a pretty darn good Go channel. Be sure to check him out. Oh, let's skip to and oh well. Okay. So we have Baduk Channel America. Not many videos, but really cool that Baduk Channel America has a couple game commentaries, but also some very simple beginner videos. They have a basic rules overview and some computer-generated things that explain, you know, animations that explain the rules, and they talk about counting. So it's a pretty good overview. Recommended. Next, we have Baduk TV. Basically, I'm almost positive it is Korean, and it's basically a bunch of Korean games with Korean people talking in Korean about their Korean style of playing. And you could go back a long time, but what's nice about it is they're constantly doing new things. This channel makes me wish I could speak Korean. However, the games are very good, and they're long, full-length games, and it's very entertaining. Next, we have a guy called Barack Amik. He's been around a long time. Haven't heard from him in a while. Some of his ranting I would stay away from. Guy's got a bad temper, and he's got a lot of very strong opinions on stuff, which actually may not be suitable for many viewers. However, he's got a lot of really good Go videos out there. He does a good 6-part series on the vital points of Go, and there's a book called The Vital Points of Go, and he goes over some parts of it. That's very interesting. And I don't think, you know, I don't know exactly how strong he is, but I learned quite a bit from these videos, and they're older videos, which is probably why these were the type of videos that I watched that made me think I should make a Go channel, because, you know, I could do this. So there you go. Interesting Barack Amik. If you don't want nothing controversial, stay away from his other videos. Next, we have channel Basic Go. Basically, this is a guy who went through this book, 38 Basic Joseki, and he went through and picked a couple of these Joseki and basically followed the book out, you know, straight at a time. And he also gives a technique for memorizing all of the books, or all of the Joseki in the book. A really easy way of memorizing it, type of mental exercise. I don't know how good of an idea it would be to treat the book as like a textbook to memorize. However, I do see some advantages to it, so it's definitely interesting. It's definitely worth checking out. And I don't know, it's very nice. It's pleasant. It's got nice stones, a nice board. clicks on the board very nice, and I don't know, just an interesting interesting channel. Recommend at least checking it out, see if it's something you could like. Next we have a Clayton Smith. These are videos I remember when I first started. Got a pretty nifty looking board. These are 4-year-old videos. Haven't heard anything from this guy in, you know, I guess 4 years. However, he's got some pretty good Joseki videos, and there's been some Joseki he, you know, I guess propagates, puts out, explains, that I haven't seen explained before. So it might be worth a quick check. Next we have Cybora Oro. Basically, I believe this is a company that makes apps for Android and possibly Apple, and it does a lot of stuff. It looks like this is a website about people playing Go on the computer. So it's very interesting. It's cool. Again, it's pretty much all in Korean. I believe it's Korean, so it's a bunch of Korean people doing Korean stuff with Korean Go. Next we have the powerhouse of online Go, Dweren. Pros and cons. The pros, he puts out a lot of content. He does it you know, all the time. You see in the course of 1 week he put out 3 Go videos. So that's interesting. And he also has commentary on the creator invitationals. The cons is that he mixes his gaming, his computer gaming, with his Go. And I understand why he does it, but I'm not a fan. I think it should be separated. However, he's got a lot of good lectures, and he finally put a lot of these videos in different playlists. So it actually makes it not quite as bad as it was before he done that. So he's got that. For instance, he's got Bat First Bots, where he plays bots. He's got Go Picks, where he goes over, you know, his favorite Go games. He's got an IGS series, a KGS series, a TieGem series. What I recommend is How to Study Professional Games. I'm not a fan of, you know, the clicking on a computer program. I like to see the stones. I think I play better outside of computer. I think I play better face to face, and that's what I like. But this How to Study Professional Games is a really good series. I guess my only issue is that a lot of these games he plays is a game between this Legend 88 guy, and I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is, and I would like to know who he is. How do I know he's a pro, you know? Anyway, you know, with a few minor criticisms, this guy really is the go-to guy for Go stuff, as far as, you know, popularity, subscribers, etc. He's one of the main powerhouses for Go. Now, talking about main powerhouses, this guy, Ethereal King, he is brand new. So I went from talking about you know, powerhouses who've been doing stuff forever to a person who, again, started about 3 months ago. So this shows you how our online Go community is growing. He has 2 videos, but they are awesome. Ethereal King does the thing called reverse sandbagging, where he pretends to be strong and he plays games with one-don players. And he plays really well, I think. You know, if he does it long enough, he might actually beat one of them. So that would be an interesting and embarrassing thing for the one-don. So if you want to check out some pretty funny, humorous commentary while he plays very strong players, check out Ethereal King. Next we have Go AGA. Basically, it has not much. It should have a lot more, I guess, but There's a single digit Q review, there's a live Twitch game, and there's an interesting attack and defense tutorial by a guy called John Hopp, who I believe he studied in China, and if I remember correctly, he's the guy who wrote a series called So You Want to Learn Go. I think that's him. I may be wrong on that, but it's a really good introduction to attack and defense. So just something to check out just for that attack and defense video. Now here's another one. Go Game World has 2 videos, but they are amazing and very awesome. Attacking Basics Part 1 and Attacking Basics Part 2 by a Asian professional. So just for those 2 videos, this Go Game World is worth you know, I guess what, not necessarily subscribing to, but getting a hold of these videos and watching them over and over again. Next we have Go Commentary. This we already talked about, so moving on. Now we have the powerhouse of online reviewers. Powerhouse both literally and metaphorically. She is a professional player doing live commentaries, and boy is she popular. Wow. I mean, she's only been doing this for 5 months, and she just got a huge amount of views, and I believe on number 60-ish is when she came out and said she was a pro. And I mean, she's just a very, very strong player. She's got a very pleasant voice. She seems very nice, and she you know, tries some crazy openings, and just I mean, she's a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to listen to. Haley's Go, she's not bad to look at either. I mean, you know, it's just a nice, well done channel, and I wish her a lot of luck. Next we have HW9x9. This is a European Go channel. And what's nice is on here you find a lot of people playing in championships all around Europe. For instance, we have the Berlin Championship final here, and it's 4 hours and 27 minutes long. And we have these Go2 Innovations 2013. These are real games being played live. The camera angle is not the best, however, you can see like some of these really young kids playing these long games. Very interesting. So if you want to watch some Europeans do some crazy European stuff, speaking their European language, playing their European style, this is an awesome channel. There's hours and hours and hours and hours of good stuff on this channel. Next we have Hyuga City Office. Again, I have no idea about any of this stuff. However, there are little tidbits of Go stuff on here. Some of it is like, I believe, like a documentary, like the history. Yeah. Here's what I like. This is when I did my How to Make a Gobon video. This video shows you the method they use to make a Gobon. When I'm putting the line on with the ink, that is cool. For that reason alone, checking out this channel would be the way to do it. Look, there's the Gobon. And they attach the legs. There. Working on the stones now. See that? Very interesting. So that channel is Hyuga City USA. Check that out. Next we have Jonathan Markowitz. I believe his name is Meepsy. Most of his stuff you can find on Twitch. However, and he mixes gaming with Go also. All the time that I jump on his Twitch channel, you know, when I finally find some free time, I'm like, all right, let's do some Go, and I look and he's playing a game. I'm like, come on, dang it, keep missing him. But he's a strong Go player, and he's got some real interesting lectures. The guy likes to talk, man, but you know, I guess when you're that strong, you can talk all you want. Next we have Joshua Lee. I believe he is Starstorm. Very strong player. I believe he's 5 Dan AGA and 4 Dan KGS. Yeah, that's what it says. He does game lectures and different things, and he's very strong. And he, I believe, came in second place at the Creator Invitational, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But he definitely was a. I mean, he won at least two of the games. So strong player. His lectures are very good. I like his style. His style reminds me of how I would like to play. He plays old school Joseki sometimes and outdated moves, and he's still able to win with it. I really like that. So he's kind of an up-and-coming star in the Go world, you know, for online people, especially because of his performance at the Creators Invitational. So definitely check out some of his lectures. Now we have the LGD archive. Basically, it is a bunch of games with reviews and different lessons based off of them. So this is something that you would pay people to do, give reviews on games and go over the games, and this is free. I'm not entirely sure, I don't know much about this channel at all, but very interesting. It's worth a check out. Next we have a channel that mixes Linux and Baduk, and basically it's a person who just started playing Go, and he shared a couple interesting Go videos. It's you know, he did a 21Q game. He's a very weak player. However, he talks about the game of Go and shares some interesting web pages. And just because I started out, and, you know, he just started out and he's not doing you know, huge amount of views or whatever. If you guys want to check out some of his stuff, this would be a channel and a nice way to support fellow Go players. Now we have Little Lamb Go. Little Lamb Go is very strong, and he's all. I mean, his videos are a pleasure to watch. He does. Let's see, how long has he been doing this? For a little over a year. He's been doing for a little over a year. He's an Asian gentleman. I believe he's a member of the European Go Association, the EGA. And not entirely how strong he is, but he's a mid to higher Dan level player for the EGA, I think. And he's very strong, and he does a good job of explaining stuff. And even if he plays a bad move, he's so nice about it. He's like, oh no, you know. So if you like the type of games where you watch somebody play and they explain stuff as they're playing it, this guy's the guy to watch it. So Little Lamb Go, he's always like, welcome to Little Lamb Go. And the best thing I like about this channel is he has a series on the Orthodox opening, which is a 4-4 point and then a 3-4 enclosure. And boy, is it in depth. You got to be, man, if you learn all that and you could pull off an Orthodox, you're going to be in good shape. So very interesting. Next we have an old gem, Little Paul's Go. It's a 3-year-old channel, but there's some interesting stuff there. It's very short videos. You could probably go through the whole channel, you know, in less than an hour. But there's a lot of good information here. So make sure you check that out. Next we have Longstride. Longstride's Baduk. He is a 5-Dan player for TaiGem, yeah. And he just shares a lot of interesting stuff, like teaching games, you know, different game reviews, and you see him move up from 3-Dan to 4-Dan to 5-Dan, playing blitz games, and he's also kind of an up-and-comer. He just started putting videos up about 5 months ago. He's, I believe he is going to that same school that I joined. So hopefully I could be as strong as him someday. But I've seen a couple of his videos and his commentary is very good. So I highly recommend it. Next is the Mind Games channel. This is a channel dedicated to all things board games. You have Go, chess, checkers, and a couple other ones. And basically, different countries from around the world send their brightest players. So you see some really awesome games. You could even watch like Chinese chess, and they do interviews. Like here's an interview with Janice Kim. Tell me that isn't interesting. Janice Kim, of course, Canadian Go player who's very famous for her book. I believe it's called Learn to Play Go, from the Korean Go Association, I believe. So, and this is Michael Redmond. I think this is Michael Redmond, a very, very strong Go player. Yeah, he's if it is Michael Redmond, I believe he's a 9-dan professional with the Japanese Go Association. So all this stuff very, very interesting. So their interview is good, and you can see some of the stressful games that these people play. So we got cards and you know, Chinese chess, etc. Next we have Clausius. Clausius has been playing Go for a long time. He's a very popular Go player. I believe he started doing teaching games on OGS, which is very interesting. You have interviews with him. He's a person who has been doing these videos for a long time. He's got a lot of old school videos. The one that I remember is where he's doing a magnet on his fridge. Let me see if I can find that. But it's called attacking or something. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Attack and defense. It's like a magnet. I don't know if it's on his fridge or what, but this is some cool stuff. Yeah, it looks like it. So he talks about attacking and different things. He's an excellent teacher. If I remember correctly, when I first started out, he did a game review for me. I don't know, on KGS or somewhere. Maybe I sent him one for free or something. I don't remember paying him for it, so I think he did a thing. But he does a lot of stuff. I believe he went and studied with Korea, so he's a person who's definitely serious about his Go. He also did a few live Go TV, you know, for Baduk TV. Did a couple live English-speaking Baduk TV things. So very interesting. He does a lot of teaching games, and you know, we like that. He's definitely one of the bigger names in Go. You know, almost everybody heard of him. His name's Clausius. So very interesting. And next we have the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Sabicki. This is a guy who, even though it says he's been doing videos for a long time, one that says like 2 years. And it says 3 years. Yeah, most of the stuff I'm like, nah. I think his first video that I've seen, I mean, I've seen these, but attachments, monkey jump, they're split into halves. The game review, kill, 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 5-4, opening workshop. Yeah, I think lecture 20 about 2 years ago is when I kind of noticed this guy talking about a 3-4 high, 3-4 low, different things. And then he started you know, he just stuck to it and became very popular because he actually, I've said it before, he almost made me quit doing Go videos because his videos are geared toward double-digit Qs, just like my videos, most of them. And so, and he's a stronger player, so he kind of does a lot of the stuff even better than me. So, I mean, a lot better than me. So I thought, well, he's kind of filling the need that my channel was feeling the need before, and he's probably doing it better. So I almost, you know, just upped and quit on it. But I realized that, you know, I'm not doing a video to, you know, try to teach or anything. This is more, I should be called like the Dude Two's Go Journal, because I'm sharing my, just kind of my learning experiences with people. But he's got some interesting stuff. He's got a few Sandbagger series are really popular where he plays 1-dans. And My favorite video of his by far is his drunk Joseki, where he gets drunk. I believe it's his 100th video. He gets drunk, tries out a new webcam, and still beats a bunch of players. So very strong player. Very interesting. He pulls a guitar from the wall and plays. His guitar all the time sticking away, and everybody's like, "What the heck?" So definitely check out Nick Sabicki's lectures. Very good. Yeah, I've talked about him already. Okay, we got a few more. We have the Wei Chi Master. These videos have been, and they're still coming out. I mean, he basically just covers all kinds of everything, and he seems super strong. He's been out just slightly after me, and for instance, he'll talk about he's a big pattern guy. He talks about capturing races and Joseki patterns, mid-game patterns, approaches, enclosures, invasions, pincers, tons of information here. Definitely check out Wei Chi Master. Tons and tons of information, especially if you're looking for a specific Joseki. He's got them named, right? Opening 3-3 invasion, low pincer 1-point jump for a star, and then he goes over different variations. It's much easier than Kogo's Joseki dictionary sometimes. We're getting there, guys. We're in the last 10. Now this Misaka Mikoto-chan has videos of a Chinese cartoon called Wei Chi Master. Now Wei Chi, if you didn't know, is the word for go in China. I believe it means surrounding game. So here are cartoons, non-translated, so we still have no clue what they're saying. Tell somebody, non-subtitled. However, these are cartoons that are famous in China about people playing Go. How cool is that? So you could watch that. If you speak Chinese, it's extra cool. Next we have a video channel, YouTube channel called Play More Go. It's a foreign channel, meaning not from America, I don't believe. I think it's Germany. But I think what they're doing is trying to make commercials for Go. It seems to be like top quality Go commercials. So let's take a quick look at this commercial.
It's not about power. It's not about experience. No wealth. No education.
So it seems like a real commercial. A little cheesy, maybe.
It's not about fighting.
What she's thinking. Hey, what's this game about? Yeah. Psychological warfare. She found a sweet move. Aha. Anyway, it's a nice, it seems like a commercial for Go. Pretty neat. Next we have a video called, or a video channel called A Look Into the World of Go. It's one video, it's an hour-and-a-half long, and it's 8 years ago. It's one of the oldest videos I was able to find on Go. So for that itself, it's probably worth checking out. This is what KGS looked like a long time ago. So, very interesting. So definitely check that out. Next we have Shusaku Apprentice. Let's see. Yeah. Shusaku Apprentice has one video, and it's a very interesting 3-4 point Joseki. And it's on this Go board that has carved phoenixes, birds of paradise, dragons. So if anybody sees this board or knows where I can get a hold of a board this sweet, please let me know. It's called Shusaku Apprentice. He talks about a basic 3-4 Joseki, and he does a pretty good job of it.
Usually people
Interesting. Next we have Sunday Go Lessons. I believe this is with that John Hop guy. I haven't seen anything new from him, and it looks like these videos are all a year old. So it looks like he got on a big kick and stopped. His other channel, I don't know if he's given up on Go or what, but his other channel is about languages and other things. So with all that being said, his videos are fairly easy to understand, and you know, you do learn a lot from them. So if you get some free time, definitely check out especially his lectures on attack and defense and basic shapes, pincers, different things like that. Seems like a pretty good teacher. Next, we have a new thing. It's called Sydney Go Club. It's got you know, not many videos, but they're just starting. And somewhere on here they have an interview with a very strong professional, Ang Yong-gil 8 Pro lectures, recorded live regularly by the Sydney Go Club. That's pretty awesome. And the Sydney Go Club right here, you can get a hold of these really strong. This is an 8 Pro lecture, 8 Dan Pro. So it's probably the highest recording lectures you could probably find on YouTube. And he does game commentaries and different things like that. So definitely very, very interesting, you know, very strong commentary. So for that reason alone, check out Sydney Go Club. Next we have, and we are finishing up, we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 left. I'll save the best for last here. Chester Go's channel. Chester Go is a Go player. He is a, I'm not entirely sure how strong he is, but he does a lot of Go commentaries. They're older videos, about 3 years ago, but they're pretty good commentary. So check out Chester Go's channel. Next we have a channel that is completely in a foreign language. I have no clue what it says. I have no clue how you can find it, but there are tons of Go videos here and Go commentary and just some really interesting stuff. I show this only because if you're interested in getting this, send me, you know, tell me what you're interested in, and you can get, you know, I'll send you the link to it if you're interested in some rare Go stuff. I wish I knew what you were saying. Okay, here is another video. This guy, Tokin Onogare 27, which I'm sure I butchered his name. He about 2 years ago, started doing reviews of Shusaku games. And though he admits he's not strong enough to, you know, completely understand all this stuff, he has that book Invincible, and he goes through the book Invincible, the games of Shusaku, while he does these reviews. And these are very, very interesting games. Anybody who likes Shusaku, which should be everybody, you know, this is a really interesting channel to check out. Next we have another game channel. It's called Tomoharu Narita, and basically it's another Go channel. There's a nice documentary on here about how old the game of Go is, and these are famous Asian Go players, and these are live games between professionals. It's very cool watching a live game. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's Cho-Chi-Kun. Yeah, you could tell it's him because of the crazy hair. Yeah, I like watching him play. So we're playing kind of fast. So interesting. If you're interested in watching some professionals play live with a focus on their face, go for it. This channel. Now, Will Lockhart, I believe, is a person working on the surrounding game. So I will show you a little bit of the surrounding game trailer for a minute. If you guys aren't familiar with this, definitely get in on it. They are people who are doing a documentary on the game of Go, and they're going to Korea, China, Japan, and they are interviewing different strong players. But basically, this is about America's attempt to come up with a professional Go system, and we've done this, but it's just very interesting to watch these Americans try to become the first second American professional. So it's very interesting, and it looks like he has there's a new movie supposedly coming out, a new Go movie, and it's called The Divine Move with this has a subtitle, and it's a movie about Go. It's real interesting. See?
Sick plan.
Looks awesome. Want to see this? Any new Go movie? It's like there's fighting, there's mobster stuff. Just want to play some Go. It's called The Divine Move. Interesting. So if you're interested in checking out the surrounding game, getting a hold of the documentary, it should be out sometime this year. Check out Will Lockhart channel. Next we have another older channel, ZACHARY P32, Zachary P32. He's got a lot of, this is one of the original Go people from back in the day, 3 years ago-ish. He's got interviews. He talks about using different Fusekis, using Aji, ladders and nets, handicap games. He tries out his hand on chess, it looks like. He's got a lot of stuff, but it's all very good, interesting stuff. So another classic channel. And here is one more Go related channel where it's a bunch of Asian people playing Go. If you're into that, it's another channel for you. It looks like they do a lot of computer Go and stuff like that. So very interesting. If you would like this link, please let me know. Now here's another one of my buddies. I'll end with him. If you stuck with me this long, sorry Triton for putting you at the end. I meant to push you toward the front. But he started 4 months ago, and his lectures are very, very interesting. And I would like all of you guys to possibly send some subscriptions his way, and let him know you care. He's taken the time to put together these lectures for double-digit, single-digit Q players, and he talks about common mistakes. This is a very good lecture on life and death in the corner with very common shapes that occur in a vast majority of games, how to kill or live, and again, it's very interesting. Trenton Baduk, a very nice guy. Sorry, like I said, my schedule's been killing me. He just does a really great job with his videos, and I highly recommend them. So show him some love. And that's about it. Wanted to just basically give you guys an update. You know, see what's going on with you, and make sure everything is kosher. I want to let you guys know that I'm still alive and kicking, and hopefully I'll bring some new material to you soon. If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, please feel free to let me know. All right, guys, later.